I've had many pastors tell me when they begin to clean house, they found out that their church, that when they got rid of the strife, the church grew greatly.
That's right.
Why? Because strife is a cancer. It's like rust on iron. It will pit it and it will eventually destroy it. See, disobedience, write this down. Disobedience means judgment is on the way. Now, judgment was coming to Jonah, but the man that owned the boat didn't know nothing about it. He was just in the shipping business. He was innocent, just trying to make a living. And yet, nowhere in the Bible do I find that Jonah wrote him a letter and said, I'm sorry, or sent him back some money for throwing away all the cargo. He could care less. You see what I'm saying? Why? Because maybe his calling wasn't as important to him as it was to God. You see what I'm saying? Now, many are called, few are chosen. And brother, when you're called, think about it. Out of 6 billion people, ministers on this planet, God chose you. Now, some ministers ask me all the time, Brother Jesse, I just can't seem to get no meetings. I know I'm called, yeah, but I'm not just getting the meetings that I want. I don't need. Well, you know why? Because you hadn't been separated. What? Oh, you called. But you see, so was Barnabas. God said, separate Barnabas and Saul separate them for the ministry that I have called them to. They were called, but they wasn't separated yet. See, the separation hadn't yet come, but the calling will come before the separation. So hang on, your calling is assured. It will come to pass, but the day will come when separation will come. And when separation comes, then your ministry will come to fruition. It'll begin to open doors that no man can shut and close doors that no man can open. So don't get angry. Don't get mad. Ready? You are truly called. You just hadn't been separated yet. Go read it. It's in the book of Acts. He said, separate me, Barnabas and Saul, for the ministry in which I've called them. He's already called them, but they wasn't separated. When they got separated, then they went forth and began to preach the gospel to every creature. Do you see what I'm saying? See, that happened to me. I mean, when God called me, I thought, man, okay. But I didn't get separated for about a year and a half. And I thought, well, what's wrong? Did I do something wrong? No. It just what happened is I had to wait for separation. In other words, God don't send babies on the field because their pampers are going to fall off. Prompt, simple obedience is the way to cleanliness, virtue, honor, strength, safety, and peace. See, it rains on the just and the unjust, but God has given us an umbrella called the Holy Spirit. Just get underneath the umbrella and you won't get wet. See, when God tells you to do something, you must immediately go do it. There's not time for discussion. It's time for production.
Order your copy today.
This media is copyrighted by Jesse Duplantis Ministries for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this media or of any pictures or accounts without Jesse Duplantis Ministries' consent is strictly prohibited.